What's up, everybody? Well, the car show season is over and I'm back out looking for birds, and today it's all about how to find and photograph raptors, especially in flight. I just had a northern harrier just fly by, so we got a good chance today, but if not, I've got some pictures and videos I can show you guys, from the past here, that I photographed them. The best way to find them is like Audubon app, eBird. The apps are amazing. People come out like myself, and we see the birds, and we put them on the app and let people know where we've seen them, and the time of day and the date. That's a good way to find them. That's the best way I recommend, or just get out and start walking around and looking for them. Besides that, I think the most important thing is have a lot of fun, because you never know how many birds you're gonna see. So I just get out here and walk around and see what I can find. But when it comes to the camera settings, you definitely want to photograph them, with the fast shutter speed over 1,000, an f-stop like 5.6, 6.3, 4.0. But it's all about the shutter speed. You got to have it fast enough to stop the bird in action. But I'm going to go walk around some, with my gear, and let's go see if we can find some raptors and, get some great pictures of them. Well, guys, we're doing pretty good. Got some okay shots. I still got several hours left, so I got a good chance of seeing some more and hopefully getting some more pictures. The thing I talked about earlier is the shutter speed. It's a combination of your f-stop and your ISO. So you want to get them to a point, depending on the light, your ISO sometimes has to be pretty high, but sometimes it could be like 400, 800 or so, or even lower, depending on how much light you have. But you want to get that combination of the ISO and the f-stop together to create that shutter speed over 1,000. If you don't, your odds of having a pretty sharp, raptor in flight, they're not going to be too good. You just got to stop the action, and they're flying by so fast. You definitely got to keep that shutter speed, really high up above. Another thing too is just, I always tell people when they ask me, like, how do you find all these birds? And I'm like, well, it's experience, but it's also, using the apps that we have available, getting online, doing some research, meeting some of the locals, when they're walking by, on the trails, just asking people. A lot of people know a lot about the birds that live in their area. A lot of people that spend time hiking, they've been outside with nature a lot, so they know a lot about the area. That's how I found the gray ghost, the male northern harrier last year. I saw it on the app, but then I asked somebody, hey, have you seen, the male northern harrier? And he was like, yeah, it's right behind you, like 10 feet. It was amazing. But it's it's just a lot of hiking and just getting out and knowing your area. They're going to be eating mice, birds. They're going to eat a lot of things, lizards. I mean, it's not really, the food source you really have to worry about, because there's pretty much mice, lizards everywhere you go, especially in these fields. So let's keep going and let's go see what I can find. Well, guys, we're doing good. Just found 2 hawks, and yeah, they're up in the tree, and I just took off. Got some, pretty good shots. Couldn't get too close, but that's all right. They're around here somewhere. But that's the thing, when it comes to birds, you gotta just keep moving. They're gonna take off on you, they're gonna fly off, they're gonna do what birds do. But that was cool. I saw them, it's probably 100 yards away, so I hiked over here to see if they were somewhere, landing in a tree, and sure enough, that's where they were. So I think they're behind me now. I'm hoping soon, it's about 2:30, I think, right now here on the West Coast out in California. So I'm thinking maybe in about an hour and a half, maybe they'll be cruising through the fields, looking for something to eat. I thought they were earlier, but no, they flew off, and then I'm sure, like, I walked over here and found them sitting in the tree. I don't know if they were hunting or not. They had some blackbirds chasing them. That's what got my eye first, was the blackbirds. But yeah, it was pretty good. I'm really hoping to get close, though. Last year I got close to a male northern harrier, the gray ghost, and that was friggin' awesome. I'll show you guys some pictures of that bird. and it was definitely on the hunt. It was eating a mouse when I came across it, and that was really cool. So I think I'm gonna maybe hike back further up into these cliffs over here, and I'll show you guys what the cliffs look like. So yeah, I think let me put the camera back up here for a little bit, and let me walk up here a little bit further, go back down into, there's like a little valley area that a lot of times the coyotes are in. So let me go back in there and see what I can find. But don't forget, when it comes to photographing these birds, what do I say? Shutter speed fast, over 1,000. Combination of the ISO and the f-stop. And I personally shoot on aperture priority. A lot of people use manual. I do sometimes, but in most cases, I like aperture priority. I set the aperture, and it can help shut the shutter speed, but I control it by using the ISO too. So let's go see what else we can find. Be right back. Well, I'm back, and it's been pretty good. I got some, pretty decent shots. One of the things, guys, about, doing any type of photography, but especially birds, you got to be patient. Like, a lot of times people are shocked, when they come out with me to take bird pictures and I'm standing in the same spot for an hour or longer. That's just what it takes. I mean, if you really want to get great at it and get great shots, you got to put in the work. You got to be patient, but you've also, you just got to spend the time, spend the hours researching about the birds. Use Audubon app, get out. Oh, geez, there's a bunch of western bluebirds over here now. Just get out and go. I mean, go for it. Just get out there and look for the birds, photograph the birds, do your best. Make sure you use a tripod. You want to get them sharp, so definitely don't want any, any kind of motion. Use image stabilization. Whatever your camera gear offers you, use it. Because I think bird photography is definitely one of the hardest types of photography. It takes a lot of work, but I love it. Like, it's so much fun, and it's definitely a struggle at times, but that's what makes it fun, is when it's hard. I love it. And some days I just don't want to get out and go, but you know what? I'm grateful and lucky I get to do this, so I just get up and go. But I'm like everybody else. Some days, meh. But then when I get out here, everything changes. It's beautiful, it's quiet. The weather's fantastic. It's in the 60s right now. It's sunny. So I'm definitely having a good day. I just wish I could definitely find some more raptors to photograph. Wright's Field Preserve is where I'm at in California. It's one of my favorite spots to come and photograph birds. So I still got a good chance. I got about another 2 hours and 20 minutes before the sun goes down. But I think I'm just gonna keep hiking. A lot of times, with these raptors, they're actually sitting in the grass. They're not up in the trees, so I'm trying to make sure that I take a look at these hills over here to see if there's one sitting on it, because that's where I find the female a lot, is sitting on these little mounds out here in this grass field. So let me go hike over here on this other side of the preserve, and let's go see if I can find some more birds to photograph. Well, everybody, I think I did pretty good today. Got some raptor shots, got some western bluebirds, some finches, some Say's Phoebe birds. I didn't really get too good at the raptor ones, but I have some in the past I'll show you guys. But it was a good day. The sun is setting. We got some beautiful light, the whole golden hour. So let's not forget, when it comes to photographing raptors, you want to have a fast shutter speed, ISO. It's got to be pretty high depending on your light. You want the shutter speed over 1,000, f-stop 5, 5.6, 6.3, 4. Depending on, your camera gear and stuff. I did have a Merlin fly by, but I didn't get a picture of it. It just flew by and took off, so I'll come back again and see if I can get it. But it's been definitely a beautiful day out. Absolutely love being outdoors all the time. So grateful I get to spend as much time as I do outside, in nature. Ran into a couple of friends that come out here and stuff and go hiking with their dogs, so that was really cool. Haven't seen them in a while. I've been photographing lowriders, for probably about 6 months now during the car show season. And that's been really cool. You should check those videos out. Those are cool. I always love photographing the lowrider community. With the birds, I'm hoping I'm going to come back again, I think tomorrow probably, and keep looking for the raptors, see if I can, get some better pictures for you guys. It was a good day, but I always want to get better. Even the ones I got before, I still want to go out and always try to do better at what I'm doing and learn more and keep growing as a nature photographer. Just really, grateful, like I said earlier, I get to spend this much time out here looking at nature. It's just an amazing, thing to do with your life. It's a lot of fun, enjoyment, a lot of hard work, but it's just amazing. I just love the outdoors. I know you guys too. You guys do too. So I think I'm gonna go hike down this hill for a little while and see if I can find something else. If not, I'll get working on this video for you guys. All right, see you later. Bye.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.